What's up, guys? Welcome to your Bitcoin update. Is this just a dip or do we have further downside to go? Definitely stick around for the whole video. Don't forget there's a free Discord group in the link below in the description. Definitely check it out. It's totally free. Let's get into it. Pull down, smash that like button, subscribe, and tick that notification bell. All right, guys, as always, this is not financial advice, trading advice, nor is it investment advice. Don't forget, we do a free Ledger Nano S hard wallet giveaway. We do that every Monday. All you have to do to enter to win is make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit that thumbs up, leave your comment down below. That'll get you entered to win. I'll pick a random comment from a random video throughout the week. We do that every Monday. All right, so let's take a look at what's going on here. As you guys know, we've been looking at this as a possible 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is not invalidated yet. If you remember this red trend line, which is the top of wave 1, as long as we don't break that, we still could be going up to here. Although I've been talking about, I believe we're going to go down to the 51.5 range. Still a possibility. We're going to keep an eye on this. Let's zoom in here and look at what's going on. As you can see, we'll look at that in the next chart. But right now, this is what I'm looking at. We are getting rejection at this trend line. We'll talk about that in the next chart. Our EMAs have crossed bearish on the 4-hour. Unless we get a big pump up, this is going to remain bearish. We can come up and retest these levels around 55, all the way up to the 55 EMA at about 56.7. That would be retesting the triangle, which we'll also be taking a look at. But as of right now, it does seem our RSIs are resetting, showing hidden bullish divergence on the smaller time frame. Now, if we don't get a bounce, if we get down to this level and this does not hold, we could be looking as low as the 46, because that would make this a 1, 2, 3. And then we get a bounce back up to this range for 4, and then back down to test this trend line here, which is a longer term rising broadening wedge. You guys know that if you've been watching the channel. Let's take a look at, so this is the triangle we were looking at yesterday. We did break down from, if you guys watched the video, this was no surprise. There is a measured move here, which also equals that wave 3 that we just talked about, around 46,700 range. I would expect a bounce from there if we get down to that level, guys, and then come back down to retest this trend line. Remember what I've been saying about this rising broadening wedge here. A breakdown from that could be very, very ugly if we don't get support on this. If we get support on this, if we get down to this range, you know, we could get one more big run up for the end of the year. But if we break this, that's going to get pretty bad for Bitcoin, really bad for Bitcoin. So be aware of that. We'll keep you updated on the channel. But also I want to look at, we were looking at this as an inverse head and shoulders. We broke out over here. That's what got us our target of the 62 along with the 5-wave count. But since we've broken down here, now let's zoom in and look at that trend line off of that inverse head and shoulders, which you can see right here. We are now playing along that trend line. We have, every time we've came to it, we've wicked down below and popped back out of. You can see it over here, right here. And this time we did close some candles, and we actually opened and closed one below. That's kind of bearish there, guys. If we can't open and close a candle back above this, then we're most likely going to continue down from here and at least go retest this range of 52. If that breaks, 51.5, and of course, if that breaks much lower. So there is a possibility we go much lower, but there's also a good possibility that we come up here, retest this trend line on the bottom of this. And this may take a couple days if we do get up here. First, I would want to see an open and close of at least a 4-hour above this trend line. And as of right now, that is about 54,650 range. So if we open and close a 4-hour above that, we could be coming to test this trend line, which also would line up with the 55 EMA. But I would expect a rejection from there if we do get up there. Let's go into the smaller time frames real quick. Well, first let's look at, I guess that's where we're at, guys, right now. We did get a bounce, almost hit that 200 EMA, which aligned with that wave 1 tip right here. So, like I said, I'm still bearish for the most part here. I believe we're going to go down. I believe this is at least an ABC. We could have that 5150 area to go. The only problem with that is we break this trend line, and that's pretty damn bearish. We'll see what happens. Let's look at the smaller time frame. As you can see, as of right now, and this can be erased if we get a big pump here, but as you can see, we're making higher highs in the price action, lower highs in the, or higher highs, lower highs in the, lower highs in the price action, higher highs in the RSI. That is hidden bearish divergence, but we can still rise. That can be erased pretty quick. We could get all the way back up to this range, that 56.8, 57,000, pushing this up here and still creating hidden bearish divergence. So be aware of that. If you guys are interested in trading, check out Prime XBT, by far my favorite exchange. I don't trade against you. I'll leave a tutorial up top on all their new stuff. Definitely check that out. You can trade Bitcoin, Forex, gold, silver, oil, S&P, Dow Jones, everything all on one exchange, so you don't have to keep switching exchanges. Definitely check them out. They have great setups. You can set up multiple charts on one screen, as you can see. So anyways, check them out, and you can use my promo code SAVY50. That'll get you 50% on top of whatever you deposit as a bonus. SAVY25 will get you 25% on top of your, or 25% off of your fees. All right, so let's look at the daily. The funding rate right now is favoring the bulls just a little bit. As you can see, we are getting rejected at the, well, we're getting resistance at the 21 EMA right now on the daily. The 13 EMA lies around 56, and the 8 EMA is around 56.2 on the daily. So keep an eye on that. It does look like we could be coming back down to test this 21 EMA here. Of course, that doesn't mean we can't go back up first, but that's what I'm looking for. Like I said, I'm still pretty much sticking to the bearish side on this point. Let's see how the Dow opens today. Like I've been talking about, this is a 100-year trend line. We did wick above it, but we come back down. If we could start opening and closing dailies above this, the Dow could go absolutely crazy. DXY, as you guys know, we've been watching this. It is trying to break. This is the 3-day chart. This is a fractal we've been watching. It's been a fractal in the MACD, fractal in the RSI, fractal in the price action. If we zoom in here, this is what I'm expecting for the dollar. Another year or so bull run, just like we got last time we broke out of here. And remember, when that goes in a bull run like that, Bitcoin, here's the dollar overlaid on Bitcoin. Every time the dollar bottoms, Bitcoin is at or near its top. If we raise this up, every time the dollar tops, Bitcoin is at or near its bottom. So if the dollar does get that raise for the next year or so, right in this area would be a good buy point for Bitcoin if that is the way it plays out. Let's look at gold. As you can see, gold is still getting rejected here. We've had this chart for gold not changed a thing since back in November. Our first target was 1736, and I'd said if that broke, I'd be looking for 1650, and that's what I'm looking for now. I think this is going to become resistance. If that 1650 breaks, it's going to get real ugly for gold. But if you look here, we are making higher highs in the RSI, lower highs in the price action. That is hidden bearish divergence on gold also. Silver, we have our target down here between 20 and 21 bucks. That's the breakdown target from this rising channel. Still looking at that. If you guys enjoyed the channel, definitely check out inkyourimage.com. There's links down below with a bunch of other affiliate links down there that really help the channel out. And you get discounts or freebies from using my links below. So definitely scroll down there in the description, check them out. But this is my wife's webpage. She has a lot of cool gift ideas. She does this all herself. It's quality stuff. There's also a crypto section. She can put any crypto you want on anything. So just hit her up in the contact if you have questions. But yeah, thanks again for watching. Don't forget to click the Crypto Savvy logo above my head, guys, to get you subscribed. Smash that like button and leave your comments below. Take it easy, guys. I'm out. Share the video if you would, too.